Hello and welcome to a cloudy day in North Carolina for the Lionel Trains 400 at the Rock. The second ever race at this track. The first race here was last season, and now we're getting ready for another one. On pole for today's race is going to be Alex Bowman in the 88, and starting second is last race winner and points leader Joey Logano. And that'll be your front row. And third is going to be Ty Dillon, and fourth is Matt DiBenedetto. Fifth, Tanner Berryhill. Sixth is Suarez. Seventh, Almirola. Command to start the engines. Eighth is Darrell Wallace. Ninth is going to be Chris Buescher. 10th is Byron. 11th, Harvick. 12th, Matt Tifft. 13th is Ryan Preece. 14th is Bowyer. 15th, Johnson. 16th, Elliott. 17th is Parker Klingerman. 18th is Hamlin. 19th, Larson. 20th, Jeffrey Earnhardt. 21st is Eric Jones. 22nd is Ryan Blaney. 23rd, Kurt Busch. 24th is Brad Keselowski. 25th is Kyle Busch. And 26th, rounding out the field, is Martin Truex Jr. in an all-JGR last row. This race wasn't the most interesting of races last season, but there was still passes. It was a bit more of a race of attrition than it was of sheer excitement. Pace car peels off the track, and we get ready to race. And the green flag is out, and we're racing for the second ever race at the Rock. Coming off turn number one to complete lap number one is going to be Alex Bowman. This is going to be a pretty short race. Laps here are really quick. Second is going to be Ty Dillon, who got the good restart on the inside lane. Field stacking up behind them. Ty looks to the inside of Bowman for the lead. Can't quite complete the pass. Off turn number four for lap two. Alex Bowman still leads over Ty Dillon, who is right on his back bumper right now, but still can't pass him. Bowman running a defensive line towards turn one. Ty looked outside, but doesn't want to run the outside. Lap number three led by Alex Bowman as well. Ty is there. Oh, he almost moved him, but he didn't quite make the pass. He tried to stick the nose on the inside, but he couldn't do it. Ty looks on the outside again, right on the back bumper of the 88, as they ride it into turn three. Tanner Berryhill is caught up. Dillon has help now, so he might be able to make the pass. He looks inside into turn one to try and make the first pass for the lead of the day. Side by side down the back. Bowman tries to fight back on the outside. The thing about this track is it's one of few tracks that you can actually fight back on the outside, but not for long, as Ty Dillon to clear for the lead here at the Rock, but not quite. Bowman still has a run on the outside. Not enough of a run, though, and he drops back. Ty Dillon is clear for the lead. Here comes Eric Almirola to try and make the pass for second. Ooh, Suarez almost moved his teammate out of the way off the corner there. Basically, the entire field, until the leaders, is side by side. Bowman's still trying to fight back on the outside, but looks like Almirola will finally clear him into turn three. Almirola clear with second, and is now going to go to chase down the 13. That's the thing about this racetrack. It's one of a couple of racetracks where if the leader can clear and start to pull away, but once the two that are battling for second are done being side by side, they will catch up very quickly. Being side by side definitely hurts your pace at this track. And you don't want to be stuck side by side. As you can see, all the guys in the back of the pack are still side by side, which is losing them time to the leaders. Almirola is catching Ty Dillon, but can he make the pass? Suarez trying to work with his teammate and push him up towards the front. Riding in second place. Oh, he almost tried to make... tried to make a move for second, but hesitated as he had Buescher on his rear. And he looks to the inside down the backstretch, but doesn't try to actually complete the pass. Joey Logano, who started second, has faded massively. He is all the way back outside the top 20 even. Not a good run for Logano, who had such promise in the qualifying session. And Suarez tries to make the pass for second, isn't able to complete it as Almirola clears back down to the inside. And Harvick will move up into fourth place, making it a Stewart-Haas 2-3-4. Suarez still trying to pass the 10. All that progress they made on the leader, Ty Dillon, is getting thrown away as Suarez is trying to pass. Almirola trying all he can to fight back on the outside, but I don't think it's going to happen. Still there on the outside, though. He's trying, but I don't think he'll be there for long. Nope, Suarez moves into second and Harvick into third as those guys are going to clear Almirola completely. All these guys are too busy squabbling over second place, so they can't catch the leader, who's been leading since lap number 4. Actually, it was, lap 4, I think. Either way, Ty Dillon's been leading for quite a while, and we are already almost halfway done with this race. Lap 19 will be the halfway point. This is probably the shortest race of the season, actually. Suarez is pretty much completely clear of Harvick and doesn't really have to worry about him since they're going 2 and maybe almost 3 wide for fourth place. Almost three wide, and they were 3 wide for a position behind that, which was 5th. Pole sitter Bowman recovering towards the top 5. He gets into the top 5 now, ahead of his teammate Jimmy Johnson. Harvick really wants this to be the finishing order because he wants to gain points on points leader Joey Logano. Harvick lost the championship by I don't even remember. It was 9 points last season. And he wants to get redemption. Even though he is an ex-champion, he does still want to make another one and be one of only 2 two-time champions. The only two-time champion was Denny Hamlin, who won the first 2 seasons back-to-back. Harvick is trying to make the pass on Suarez, but he doesn't have help. And Suarez hasn't even tried to make the pass on Ty Dillon. He isn't close enough. That 13 is just that fast this race. Suarez needs a bit more help from his teammate, Harvick, and maybe even Clint Bowyer to complete it. Bowyer is catching, I believe. And we are at the halfway point this time by. Halfway into this race already. It's been quite a short one. Harvick is right on the back bumper of the 41. It's a question of does he try to make a pass himself? And it looks like he's going to try to, but he still just can't get there since Suarez has the draft off the 13. Harvick is trying too hard to make his own pass, so he's just losing time. Ugh. And Bowman tried to pass Bowyer, whatever, for the 4th spot, but it didn't happen. Ty Dillon still continuing to lead. He has been quite dominant in this race. Bowman would like to get back to the front since he had a pretty quick car at the start of the race, but faded, and now is back in it on the long run. He seems to have a bit of a long run car in this race. Suarez still riding the back bumper of Ty Dillon. Suarez is hoping that Bowyer can get up here and help Suarez as well. Suarez, he's looking to the inside. That might be a mistake. Oh, Harvick all over the back bumper of the 41 entering turn 3. Suarez is like giving up his position to Harvick. What is he doing? Suarez could be trying to pass for the lead, but instead he's losing time, and now Harvick's stuck by himself on the outside. Suarez maybe got fed up with Kevin Harvick trying to make a pass, so he decided to basically sabotage him, and Harvick is losing spots. Dropping back down to 4th at the line. Barely got edged out by Bowyer for the 3rd position. And now Bowyer moves up into the 3rd spot. The 2nd and 3rd spots have been Stewart-Haas cars basically the entire race. But Ty Dillon has been untouchable. Nobody can pass that 13. They've tried and tried, but nothing's worked. But now that there's more than just 2 cars behind the 13, they might finally be able to do it. And I'm not sure if there's going to be pit stops this race either. Cars behind were squabbling for the 4th position once again. Have there been pit stops yet? No, there haven't. Logano is in last place. The championship leader having a terrible day today. All the way back in last. And Suarez is struggling to catch that 13. After his main pusher, Harvick, got kicked out, he isn't really even able to keep up. Yeah, they're losing time to the 13. Could Suarez even possibly be out of fuel or something? Or running out, at the very least? Yeah, Ty is pulling away. Everybody else is running a slightly lower lane than he is. Yeah, what on earth is going on? Ty is just pulling away. Suarez is not very fast right now. Despite the draft help, he's running a 10th or so off of the leader. Is their tire fall off, maybe? That could be the issue, because these guys haven't pit the entire race. And do they have enough fuel to make it the entire race? Here comes Clint Bowyer to the inside. Can't make the pass stick. He stays in 3rd. Suarez seems to be back on pace now. Down the front stretch. This looking like it could be the 2nd caution-free race in a row. Suarez again running that slightly lower line entering the corners. That could have been what was spelling him trouble and making him lose time to race leader Ty Dillon. Yeah, he ran a much slower lap time when he ran lower, but at the same time, Ty Dillon seems to be falling off pace at the end of the race. Not much time left. It'll be 5 to go this time by. 5 more laps of the Lionel Trains 400. It has been quite the speedy race. Bit of a stack up. A couple positions back from these guys. Is Ty Dillon pitting? Dillon pits! He's not going to make it on fuel. The leader pits! He seems to be the only one that went to the pit lane. And he is the only one that led to the pit lane. He loses the lead. Here comes Clint Bowyer on Daniel Suarez. Can any of the other guys make it to the end on fuel now? They had draft for most of the race, so they might have been able to save fuel. No! Couple more down pit road. Kevin Harvick, one of them. Joey Logano as well. A lot of these guys still out on track, though. Ty Dillon rejoins the track with 3 laps left. Clint Bowyer takes over the lead from Daniel Suarez. Clint Bowyer just a day or so ago, announced that he would be leaving the series, and this is his final season. It might not be Clint Bowyer's final season, but it will be the driver's final season. It seems to be Blaney and Bowyer the only 2 cars left on track. Do they have to pit yet? Yeah, everyone else has pit except for the 2, or the 12 and the 12 and the 14 with 2 to go. Actually, no, this is the white flag. Clint Bowyer on fuel strategy appears that he is going to win the race of attrition off turn 4 for the final time. Clint Bowyer will win the race of attrition on fuel mileage alone. Ryan Blaney will get second. Only 2 cars finish on the lead lap. Absolutely stunning. And Suarez will get third. What a bizarre finish to the race. I am almost speechless. I did not expect that. They somehow made it to the end on fuel, and I think, yeah, Bowyer just ran out of gas. Right at the end of the race, he ran out of fuel. Well, that'll do it for that race. Let's look at the post-race point standings. Harvick closes up massively on Joey Logano. That was a terrible race for Logano. And he drops all the way to a 9-point, yes, that's right, 9-point lead over Kevin Harvick. And with his second win of the season, Clint Bowyer jumps up to 42 points behind the leader. Looking at the rest of the field, the bottom 3, Denny Hamlin, Jimmy Johnson, and Darrell Wallace Jr. And next race will be Richmond for the Toyota KR350, and then Homestead, Miami, and no, not the oval, the road course for the Ford-built Tough 200, and then Talladega for the State Farm 499. Anyways, that'll do it for North Carolina The Rock. The second caution-free race in a row, and we'll see you next race. Catch you then.